you're not hired.
The younger candidates are doing now, the Gen Zs, they're called.
Okay.
The new graduates.
Yep.
They're bringing mom and dad to the interview. New survey of employers found that they said 18% of recent college and university graduates, that's 1 in 5, showed up with a parent at the job interview.
Wow.
Oh, just for support? Like, were they actually in the room?
They were in the room, they're trying to help out.
Okay.
It's a little weird, though, and the employers are not liking this so much. It's one of the reasons why, apparently, companies are shying away now from new graduates, looking to hire older people instead. They said 53% of employers surveyed found that recent college and university grads struggled with eye contact during the interviews as well. 50% asked for unreasonable compensation, and 47% didn't dress appropriately. Now,
Wow.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Let's go. Man, listen.
Oh man.
I mean, it didn't. It wasn't. It wasn't a surprise when I saw this news clip. I mean,
Nah, it's a surprise. I didn't know all of that was going on.
really, which was the surprise that they was bringing their moms and dads to like the interviews and the job interviews and all that stuff.
Bringing the moms and dads to the interviews. I'm not surprised about like the socialness where you're not making eye contact and things of that nature. I'm surprised about the bringing the mom and pops to the interviews. I can understand they giving you a ride, but to be in the interview, and I'm surprised that they said businesses are hiring older. I haven't seen that. Oh, well, actually, paying attention. Yes, I have. I have seen that. And what was the last point? He had said, it was another one that he had said. It just threw me for a blank. But yeah, I that's interesting. I didn't know all of that was going on.
I mean, like I said, I wasn't surprised. I mean, we've seen these newer kids. I think they're coddled a lot, and it makes sense that you want to bring your parents with you to certain places, because if you're just shoved with a tablet all day, you're not interacting with people all day, you're not getting your feelings hurt. And a key part of being a kid, and these Gen Z kids don't understand it, you have to get your feelings hurt at one point. You have to be able to get scratches and bruises outside of your house, because you don't want to be so flimsy and soft. I mean, why would you want to be able to go to certain type of interviews? Maybe the main point is because you don't know what to say. You don't know the eye contact, like he was saying. You're scared to you don't have anything of substance that you have in your mind because you haven't been creative, you haven't been talking a lot, and you're scared they say no. I mean, you need that help. So I mean, it's not a surprise when it comes to this. They're very emotional. They're soft. I don't see a lot of Gen Z kids that have substance to be able to grow up to be, fully functional adults. This new when they get a little bit older. Not all, but for the most part, from what I've seen, it's weird. I mean, our last generation talks about us saying we're soft and stuff like that.
Right. We do this.
And I understand that. I think with each generation, they're getting softer and softer and softer. I do believe that, but I still believe that most of our generation, our millennials, we still was in an era where we're the last era that we had cell phones or anything like that in high school. I mean, I was only able to get cell phones didn't start running around until maybe high school, and then before then, we had to talk to people. We had to talk to girls. We had to get that number.
Right.
We were outside, and I couldn't even get back inside the house. My mom locked the door. I mean, you'll be back at street lights. It don't matter if it's hot, cold, it's raining. I don't care if it's snowing. I don't care if it's 118 degrees. You outside. You gonna have to figure it out. This new generation, I barely see any bikes running around outside. I don't see nobody, no kids anywhere. So I can see how they've been brought up, and it makes sense on here on this news clip. I mean, they extra soft. You can't even raise your voice at these kids. They gonna yell. They gonna cry.
Yeah, I think society has made it to that teaching these kids that there's no benefit to being uncomfortable. Um, and we
That's
all
good.
know you can't grow, you can't expand your conscious when you're always comfortable.
Mm.
Um, it's funny you say that. The college age kids, the kids coming fresh out of college and bringing their parents in the interview with them. That's new to me. That's kind of wild. Like I remember, maybe my parent or my grandparents taking me to a job interview and waiting outside till I came back out. But to be in there, like just because I'm afraid to talk to people, it's never been. That's new to me. But we going back to the technology we have, these kids, they're learning communication through, if they want to have a conversation, they up under the comments, but they don't really have to show their face and interact with
Hmm.
anybody. They can I see it at work, like kids like fresh out of college age, on Snapchat, TikTok all day for the whole world to see. But when it comes to answering the phone to talk to a customer who might be a little irate, it's just like I don't know what to tell them. Like,
We're gonna have to talk
can you,
about that more. I saw this was like 2 years ago. I saw it was like a quick reel, not to cut you off. It was a
no,
quick
you good.
reel that it showed a guy, it was a young well, it had to be he an adolescent, 14, 15, and he was in the mall and he was on TikTok like filming this girl, and he was like, somebody find her name, like bro, you right in front of her, just go talk to her.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like the caption was like, "This is what we've become." Like you got to find her at, you got to find her handle, you got to find her on social media. She's right there, bro.
yeah,
Go talk to her.
yeah. Our young men can't be afraid of that rejection. I think that's where you learn first when you're in grade school and you had to go talk to that girl and she might say, "Oh, get away from me. I
Hmm.
ain't attracted to you."
The
If you can take
ew
that
is
pain,
crazy.
if you could take that pain, like job interviews, everything else should be smooth sailing. You shouldn't have you shouldn't have any doubt in your mind, like, okay, I can go talk to people. Once you get that initial rejection when you was in grade school as a boy, like nothing else should bother you. I'm like, all right, I ain't get it, but I'm bounce back.
I
I ain't
know
get the
too
job. I
many
go to.
guys. I know too many guys that like don't have it, right? They don't have the appearance, they don't have the moxie, they don't have like they're not funny, but they are able to deal with that rejection. And because they can deal with that rejection, they learn how to navigate it and they keep trying. They get more women. They
Yeah,
get more yeses after going through enough no's,
yeah. The worst
right?
they can do is say no.
The,
The worst they can do.
and the way they say no can be crazy. Like that ill no is crazy. But that's where that's where they hone in their skills at. They can say no. That's their part of the approach is they have the capability to say yes or no. Right? So yeah. However they say it, it's still just a no. You know what I'm saying? Like don't take it to the head, not the heart, bro. Like you go ahead and try again later or somewhere else. Like, come on, y'all.
I was I was watching Matt Walsh's podcast, and he was talking about of a study where uh Gen Zers they're to the point now where if they're proofreading text before they send them, which
Mm,
I don't see anything wrong with that, but because us, we'll just send any kind of. I try to keep proper grammar when I text now, just to keep practice. But
mhm.
they're proofreading text. They are when they're going to interviews, they're writing out or typing out potential
Right.
responses from the people across from them that they're going to be talking to, so they can kind of figure out how will I react to this or whatever. I
Mhm.
mean, no, nothing wrong with being prepared, but trying to, like you said, trying to protect your feelings. Um, yeah, go face that rejection.
Right.
Like life is not nice 24/7. I mean, more than often not nice than it is, you know, all cakes and pies and rainbows and whatnot. But uh, it you got to deal with that rejection. You can't be afraid to talk to people.
Shine. Get your shine on. Get your shine on, shout it.
on the arms. I got the vanilla right here. Usually, hey, I got the lavender one. It helped me sleep good. 'Cause I be sleeping like this, and I can smell it off my hands. I'm trying to tell you, feeling good. Y'all better rock with this.
Right.
It's that vanilla. Yeah.
Listen, man, we ain't being ashy no more. Hygiene.
Yeah.
Hygiene is important. You need to get your shine. It's hydrating. It's light. It lasts all day. You don't got to use a lot, and it's good from face to foot.
Historically, I don't really use lotion or nothing like that because I'm like in a hybrid, light skin, in between dark skin motherfuckers. Coming back from vacation, I'm a little sunburnt. So I needed something to get my skin back right because I'm feeling like a reptile right now. So I'm gonna get this baby going on when I get home.
Oh, and look, you gotta shine on, everybody. Hey, look, I got like 4 cases. I got a bunch of cases. And I got the big jar too. That's old school. Y'all don't even know about that. He don't even got those no more. But look, I'm telling y'all, this shine is amazing. Help with eczema, clear your skin up, all of that great stuff. So you don't want to miss out on this shine, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all a bottle of this.
All natural ingredients.
Absolutely.
Yep. Where they can find it?
So you can find this at shinecareproducts.com. Let them know that we sent you. Use the code FMF20, get you a discount.
Got to.
I think once you're in college, in college is when you really develop that skill. Don't get me wrong. In high school, if I had a bill or something, I had to call these people or call fast for them. Like, hey, mom, can you do this on me? I don't know what to say to them. I don't really know. I ain't read nothing. I ain't read none of this paperwork. You've been filling it out. Can you talk to them for me? But once you get to college, you have to talk to, you have one-on-ones with your professors. If you're not doing well, you have advisors you go to see what the next semester's curriculum you have to take. I feel like you should be developing those skills in college. I mean, you have endless amounts of people your age around you that you have to interact with. Like, that's all, y'all are all in this little combined space of a campus at one time. So, if you're not interacting with them, like, what are you doing? I mean, you can't go through life a social recluse. We're all interdependent, and we need people to get through life. So we should be talking to each other.
Preach.
Yeah.
I'll give you the clap, brother.
Extra.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I ain't like talking like that before I met y'all, but here I am on a podcast for all of you to see, all the Instagram, all y'all peoples I don't know. They don't know me. I don't know them. I appreciate, but I feel I'm good.
Awesome,
I like that. I like that they can see my face.
That's a part of it. That's a part of it, man. People are scared to. I mean, they have all the confidence when they buy themselves. They had the barbershop, they had the salon, they around family on certain type of views. And it's funny how when you want to say it in front of other people, they kind of get squeamish and they get scared. I mean, I see this platform as far as waking up certain men that they need to speak up, because men nowadays is going to get worse, as we see with Gen Z. I mean, they specifically say men, but men are a part of it, of course. I think it's going to get worse and worse, where people are not going to speak up for what they think. And then all they're going to do is just sit around and just be mad or angry. And when their results are not there, I mean, you have to speak up to change anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I actually were amazed about with our older generations, what generation on the silent generation, the Generation X, all the ones that's behind us. They actually spoke. They stood up. They did what they had to do. And it wasn't just about, I mean, they do marches and stuff like that now, but I understand that what I've seen, that most of the marches, especially when it comes to the most recent one, which is, the BLM, they ain't really talk a lot. All they care about was just breaking stuff. I mean, you have to actually talk and actually say something, and you want to have some type of change. I understood other generations, they did that. You have to talk. You have to say, you have to be creative. You have to say what's on your mind. But if you're always scared and squeamish because you don't know what type of result you're going to get or what type of feedback you're going to get, you're not going to be able to create any type of change or wake up the next mind to be able to change something. So with our talks on here, what I hope that we can do is be able to, if we can't change it, maybe we can be able to spark that little twinkle in somebody else's mind for them to change, and see that they have a bright idea. They see that other men can talk about it, then hey, I can talk about it too.
Yeah, BLM is a trigger for me. I want to go on a tangent about BLM.
Oh yeah,
dang. Save it for next month. That's the Black History Month. We could do it in that area.
Yeah. We can talk about that. That's gonna be a long. We might have to have a whole 2-hour live on that.
Lord.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
I remember the last thing that I had wrote it down. Was the how the kids how this Gen Z, and thank you for elaborating that generational gap because I honestly don't know other than millennial. Everybody millennial, if you ask me, with the whole naming, the labeling. I don't know the generations, right? Um, I just know you that decade, you this decade, you 80s
Yeah.
baby, 90s baby, 2000s. That's what I categorize it as. But what I was surprised at was the dressing appropriately. What is the lines? I know what we was taught when it comes to dressing appropriately, right? But I think um, I think a parents you should your parents should dictate your intention, right? We do judge by first sight, right? We do judge by appearance. So if I tell you, if I'm looking to hire, and you come at me and you got your butt out, you're sagging, and you got a belt, I ain't trying to talk to you. You feel me?
Pause. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, but I'll let you go. Pause.
They got their butt out, man.
Mm-hmm. They be showing their whole ass, bro. I done seen some leg meat, like you sagging so hard.
Pause. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, but I'll let you go. Pause.
Hey, I ain't feel Trey deserved it on the first part, but
No,
me.
the pause wasn't for you. It was pauses for the Gen Z, but they may not be paused. They may want to do it. So I may be wrong. This won't Trey.
No, I got you. My bad. That was funny.
Hey.
Like I don't know what you're promoting at that point. You feel me? And
we know what they promoting. That's their style. I mean, that's their style. Man. Gen Z, they like Gen Z. They came up with the alphabets. They Gen Z.
I learned from an OG. He said, "If you ain't wash your face, you ain't wash your ass."
Oh.
So if you come in there, you got crust on your face or in your eyes and all that stuff, that means you ain't wash your ass yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How are you presenting yourself? Yeah. Are you a fit for this company? Are you going to be able to uphold your duties and responsibilities? Your appearance says a lot about you. So I don't say you need to be in a suit and tie and come with a briefcase. But you do need to be clean. You do need to be presentable. And you do need to be ready, and your posture tell a lot as well. We spoke on that.
So you saying the Gen Z, they don't clean themselves?
That's for anybody.
Amazing.
Oh. There's so many different ways. We're gonna say some other stuff because I got a lot to say about Gen Z. But I want to particularly go towards. I brought that video just because the aspect of the interviews and college interviews, stuff like that, just to show that they are not as outgoing. I don't think so. And I still remember around that age. I mean, shoot, I don't remember bringing my mother or father anywhere like that. Once they started getting to a point where I got like 16, 17, that hand holding was gone.
Yeah, once you driving, once I let you drive my car and take my keys out, get your ass out there and go do what you need to do.
It was just you gotta figure it out. I mean, that's they. I don't think my parents ever said it, but it was just like it was easier. You gotta figure this out. Go figure it out. Go hurt yourself. Go I don't know. Figure it out. As long as you ain't call me and say that you ain't go to jail or something like that, it can be fixed. All right, go ahead and go figure out something.
All our mom used to tell us was no grandbabies when we used to leave out that door.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Now it's just I don't think these the newer parents, I think that they don't want to see their kids hurt. They want to be able to help them in every single way, but they don't understand that you think you're helping them. I don't think you're helping them. I think you're more hurting them than helping them.
Got to take
That's
the
what I
titty out
think.
the mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Gotta
what's
take the
gonna
titty
happen
out the
when really
mouth.
something happens and they don't know how to fend for themselves, not just fighting or nothing like that, but just anything. They don't know how to
Yeah.
respond to something that's really uncomfortable. They're not going to be able to
Mhm.
respond correctly because you never let them try it.
Yeah,
Right.
and as a parent, you don't want your 30-year-old child coming back to the house like, "Oh, I need help with this, and can I live here?" You want your own space by that time. You did your 18
Yeah.
years, 21 years, 20 up to 25 years. They should be a little independent in their adult years. At least after going into like post college age.
Very true. That's facts.
Right.
That's facts.
I'm usually not an extreme person, but that's how I've been seeing parenting lately is either you're too negligent and letting the kids do whatever and not paying attention to them, or you're
Too gentle.
too, yeah,
That gentle
like
parenting, that shit makes no sense to me.
I don't know these terms, y'all.
I mean, true. I knew it got bad where y'all be seeing those kids that be on a leash.
Little Timmy.
I don't want to do it, but
Yeah.
it's only white kids that I see
It's
with
only like it. Yeah, yeah.
Y'all can't. I
Me.
mean, I don't remember a lot. I mean, you can't always remember everything from your childhood, but I remember. I can at least 11, 12, 13, 14. I never saw none of these kids on no leash. I was like, why you got
Yeah.
this kid on a leash? What's not a dog? Let him walk.
Right.
If he fall, he fall. He'll get back up. He be all right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let him go.
Got the 10-year-old in a stroller.
Yeah, that's
Right.
crazy.
Baby be
That's
bigger than
crazy.
ain't no baby like that. If you don't let them, bro,
Yeah.
let
Once
that
you
man
Wow.
walk.
Yeah. Once you 4, 5, you better walk and keep up.
I
Right.
ain't gonna keep carrying you and pushing you. I ain't got time for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You
Your
know my
Bring 'em
back
up
name.
like
hurt. Come
yeah.
on, bag lady. Put that
Yeah.
baby down.
Yeah, it's wild right now, man. I don't think it's gonna get any better. But hey, I'm glad I ain't of this generation. I ain't trying to be shiesty or show my leg meat while I'm sagging. Ain't my
I
style.
have I
Ain't
have hope.
my style.
I have hope it'll get better. You're starting to see a little pushback against some of these agendas. Like there's I guess it's this new coalition called Moms Against something where they're trying to control what kind of literature goes in our kids' libraries at school now and whatnot. So,
Mhm.
fighting back against that,
I've been
it,
seeing that.
yeah,
It's been some wild videos, man. Have you seen the videos, Keith, where they have like the town halls or something like that, and the people go up and read the books?
yeah. And they be trying, and they kick them out immediately for being unruly or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It was one of the girls, the black girl, Joy something. She was in an interview with the white lady, and she was talking about a book that was based on a boy getting, anally raped and molested by a family member, and she was like sitting there like, what if there's a child that can be seen by this book or whatever? You like, and the white lady was like, a child is seen by this book, then they need help. You know what I'm saying? Like, we probably need to
Yeah.
go find them and help them. But it's crazy. Like they were just defending the literature, like not the fact that
Shine.
Get your shine on.
Get your shine on, shout it.
Yeah. So, hey, I put this on. I put it on everywhere. Booty cheeks, kneecaps, underarms. I got the vanilla right here. Usually, hey, I got the lavender one. It helped me sleep good. Cause I be sleeping like this, and I can smell it off my hands. I'm trying to tell you, feeling good. Y'all better rock with this.
Right.
It's that vanilla. Yeah.
Listen, man, we ain't being ashy no more. Hygiene.
Yeah.
Hygiene is important. You need to get your shine. It's hydrating. It's light. It lasts all day. You don't got to use a lot, and it's good from face to foot.
Historically, I don't really use lotion or nothing like that because I'm like in a hybrid, light skin, in between dark skin motherfuckers. Coming back from vacation, I'm a little sunburnt. So I needed something to get my skin back right because I'm feeling like a reptile right now. So I'm gonna get this baby going on when I get home.
Oh, hey, look, you gotta shine on, everybody. Hey, look, I got like 4 cases. I got a bunch of cases. And I got the big jar too. That's old school. Y'all don't even know about that. He don't even got those no more. But look, I'm telling y'all, this shine is amazing. Help with eczema, clear your skin up, all of that great stuff. So you don't want to miss out on this shine, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all a bottle of this.
All natural ingredients.
Absolutely.
Yep. Where they can find it?
So you can find this at shinecareproducts.com. Let them know that we sent you. Use the code FMF20, get you a discount.
Got to.
Why does a dildo have to be in a child's book? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was wild when he started reading. Like I saw one like a black dude, and then I saw like a woman. But the black dude's one was wild. Like he was just saying this stuff. I was like, there ain't no way this is in these elementary school books.
Yeah.
And then he was reading it, and like you said, they kicked him out. It was like you're being inappropriate. And he was like, how am I being inappropriate? I mean, it's in the you approved this book. Why can't I read it out here?
Yeah, and they like to say that they're not. It's not an attack on kids, right? It's just education. Like, why are we teaching our kids this shit? Like, if I'm used to like if you're gay or whatever, you figure that out naturally through life. But when you try to teach that to kids when they're 5, 6, 7 years old, they're impressionable. So you can't tell me it's not. It can't sway their minds to think, oh, this is what I want to be, when they don't know anything else. When you're just pushing it on them, let them figure that out through their emotions, through their feelings, through their experiences. But don't like give them literature on it, because a 6-year-old kid is going to wonder like, what is this? What is it to be a transgender? Like what? Oh, that's cool. Let me go be a girl. Like,
I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, it's Sunday service, so I'm go ahead and have to say it. It's Sunday service. I mean,
hey, God called that shit abomination, but I ain't gonna get into that.
it is abomination. I'm not gonna be strong because I ain't gonna preach. I ain't no preacher. They call me Brother G. He come Brother G. Every segment got to bring back Brother G. So Brother G, this segment is. But no, for real. I mean, there's only one spot in the Bible. It says it. It says the God's gift. He says it once on there. His gift is always children. Children are God's gift. So the number one gift is it shows it, because those are the next generation. That's what's gonna keep on further along this world is the kids. And it's always so funny if you really see it, how the devil wants us to go ahead and either kill the kids. Because I don't say abort, they kill. That's what it is. Or they want to pervert them, as in what they're doing with these books in school, and they're making these generations worse and worse and worse. The devil's always going to attack the kids. People think that they're mainly going to attack the adults. The devil, if you already there, most time he ain't gonna message. I mean, he message you, but that ain't his focal point. His focal point is always the kids. So he's gonna either go ahead and kill you, or he's gonna go in and pervert you when you come into this world. So you see why they don't care about it. It's plain and simple to see that kids ain't supposed to learn that stuff, Keith. You already know that. They ain't supposed to learn this stuff. You ain't supposed to be doing it. For some reason, the devil's like, no, let them do it. They gonna keep on letting the books come in. They gonna keep on doing it. So if people don't have that faith, they ain't gonna speak up, and that's why we on this platform for Brother G to go ahead and speak up on this nonsense.
Yeah, I know what a homosexual was till I was in high school. For real.
Facts.
Yeah,
exactly.
Even though it was in movies and hinted in TV shows, I look at TV shows now and I'm like, damn, they had gay back in the 80s, but it wasn't proposed upon us. It wasn't something that you had to do. Everybody that was. You was in the sexual realm. Like that should be when you're exploring your sexual activity. That's when you should be focused on that type of stuff. As far as the kids, you don't even need to worry about sex. We need to worry about the other things. We need to establish a decent human being here.
Yeah. Can we spell? Can we read? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think you being I think you being even lighthearted, Trey. Honestly, if we think back on like the TV shows of people in school. Bro, there was rarely any type of homosexual stuff on TV. If it was, you got laughed at, or you got ashamed, or nobody, the person wouldn't even be ashamed to even say it. They'd be the weird person. Now they're like the glorified person.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, bro, they'd be like, oh, you gay? Like, oh, bro, this nigga whack, bro. What's wrong with this nigga? Hey, what's that? He got a little sugar in his tank. Bro,
exactly. It used to be just that. It'd be that one kid in class, like, oh, he a little flamboyant, but you ain't think nothing of it. Like, it won't. All right, he a little weird, like you said, G. But now it's like, oh,
you're weird to be normal. You're weird to be hetero.
Man, facts. You said it, Trey. There you go. You the weird one now. You don't like that? No, I'm regular.
That's how they trying to make it. Bro.
Yeah, they trying to. They the devil, bro. The devil. Hey, the devil busy. We waking up.
Amazing.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, Brother G is done. I'm done. Brother G ain't talking about it no more.
So why are Gen Z kids so weak?
Yeah. I think to
Where
wrap
did
it
we
up
go
on
wrong?
my end, it's just you say.
I said, where did we go wrong? Kind of Gen Z.
It's. I think it's a mix of both, man. I think why they so weak is the parenting style. Everything is accepted now. We already talked about how it's not just the alphabet people accepted. I think being soft is accepted now. Being a little bit weaker is accepted. Being sad is accepted. There's a lot of things that are being accepted now that in my thinking that it shouldn't be. I think we need a little bit more struggle. Same thing when it comes to fitness. I mean, your body's not going to change unless it comes under some type of stress and you change it. Our bodies are made that way. We need some type of stress and for us to change and be able to be more creative. Keep going back to that, so you can be able to, finagle through this world. I mean, you can't go around this world without getting any bumps and bruises. And unfortunately, I think the newer parents are trying to prevent so many bumps and bruises that in the end is going to do more harm for our kids rather than being positive. That's what I think.
Yeah, I would. My last thought: stop giving your kids tablets at 2 years old. And if you do give your child a tablet, put a limit to how long they can spend on there. Maybe an hour on the tablet, but don't just give your kids a tablet just to to hush them up or for them to shut up and stop crying and whatnot. Don't give your kids tablets. Like my kids will not be brought up on tablets. They will be able to have access to it, but that's not going to be how I pacify them. I'm gonna be like, watch TV, color or something like that, go outside and play, but they will not have tablets.
All of the youth that come to my crib or that's under my watching, for the time that they're under my watching, we be outside. We be having we make our own games. We harbor on that creativity. We read, right? I got children's books and stuff. We read, we learn, we do different things. Like they'll see, like I got the big screen, I got the games and stuff. But before we get to that, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do something else. Like you said, it's moderation. And I actually talk to the kids. Is another reason why keeping that creative power is being able to talk to them. You talk to a kid like a kid, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I talk to them enough for them to expand their vocabulary and stuff, but I'm still going to talk to them in ways that they can understand, and I can understand what they're trying to say to me. Like it's a 6-year old, it's a 2-year old, it's a baby. Like keep that about it. Take the titty out their mouth. This is why it takes a community, because even if you're a single parent, mother or father, um, you can lean into negligence, disciplinarian, or you can lean into coddling and what you called it, Keys? Gentle parenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know too well to not be the friend of the don't you're not supposed to be their friend. They have their own peers. Let them have friends, right? You can bond. You can have a strong bond with parent and child, but that bond, that kinship is not friendship, right? So that's what I encourage, right? And if I'm gonna leave it on this, if you are a single parent, if you are a single parent, and the opposite sex tries to tell your child right from wrong, more than likely it's because it's something that you don't know. We already said women raise women, men raise men, right? So if me as a man is correcting something that this little boy just done, it's because I see and know and have experienced where this can go wrong in the future, right? Don't just be so quick to, you don't talk to my child, you don't tell my child. I get protecting the child, but the child is not as in danger. I'm telling him stop crying, stand up, instead of him waiting for you to come pick him up, right? And you're telling, the mother, woman is telling this little girl not to be yelling and hitting boys. Is a reason, right? Allow, like I seen where fathers like, no, my baby a gangster, she can do that. No, she
Hmm.
can't,
Yeah.
right? Because then now we're leading into the generation that we're speaking about. So allow if you are a single parent, allow the opposite sex to also. This is community. They said it takes a village. This is true. I'm learning more and more of these old phrases are timeless because they are that simple. They are that true. So allow the community to work for you, right?
Give teachers the same authority you have at home and in the classroom. Like, you know, apart from putting their hands on them, as long as they don't put their hands on them, let them give them some structure and some discipline, man. Like,
shit.
I mean, why not let them
let them put their hands?
Why not?
I was scared. I was like, yo, I might get my hands.
Yeah.
Hey man, I think we should bring that back. I think we should bring back I think they stopped it back in what, the 60s or 70s with
corporal punishment.
Yeah, I mean back then, I mean they turned out pretty good. I mean, why not?
I don't know about that, but I know I think where we went wrong is when they started. Now I don't encourage abuse, right? But they started like, I don't know if it's a law where you can't put your hands on your children in public and stuff like that. And now the children like, I'll call the police if you with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's if you ask me, that's the start of the decline to me.
I'll be like, they gonna be taking me to jail when they get here because you gonna get
I said, go ahead. But I mean, if I ain't got you, then who gonna get you? You gonna be in some? Where you gonna go? Go ahead and go then. I guess you gonna be in some false home. Which one you gonna pick?
Let's see if you make it to the phone in time.
I'll let them call. Go ahead and call.
Yeah, go ahead and call.
Yes, I did.
I'm gonna wait till you get. I'm gonna wait till you get the operator online and slap the hell out you.
Like, come get him. He don't want to be here. I guess he don't want to be here. I mean, that's one less bill for me. Go ahead. Take it.
I'm gonna take a clip from this and a clip from when Paul said he whooped his daughter. He's just like, you ain't supposed to be whooping them. I'm gonna put that clip together because now you knocking out kids. I love it.